Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brian Barnett Gatti, and welcome back, folks, one and all, to Township. This is the 52nd episode. Maybe I should have shown this up in the beginning, but I never really thought about it. So, if you actually want to know where to find your... how many people have actually liked you, I thought I remembered it being up there in the top, but it's not. You just click on your town hall, wherever you've got your town hall at, and you scroll down to where it says likes received. I've got like 4 of them. That's what you do. There's no profile. It's under the tab profile itself, yeah. But you don't just like go here and go, well, maybe I should click on this. No, that don't work. You know, or whatever. No, that doesn't work. Because you might be awfully confused by that, unless I don't know, maybe I didn't read it fully, but I don't really care. I just thought I'd show this off in video, like, really quickly, like it's something. Wow, I didn't even notice I was at 99. I thought I was at 75. Wow, I actually am. Huh. It's been taking me forever to do this train thing, because I try to get them both to go out at the same time. So that is a thing that I always try to do. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, hey, look at that. See, again, if I had like a thirdary train, I would have been able to do that, but it doesn't work that way. Either way, that's about all there is for this episode. And, yeah, I'm going to have to start putting up a timer on myself manually, I guess. Because I don't want to put it for too long. Not because I have a problem with it being too long, but because of this. I mean, on a computer, I can do this all day long. I could probably record about 2 hours worth, whatever, and whatnot. And then try and upload it. Yeah. No big deal. It's just in order to, like, if I want to make more videos, like, I'm going to have to start, and that's another thing. Thinking about it, I'm going to have to sit there and go, yeah. Okay, today's date is blah, 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 blah. So I don't forget, because I'm probably going to forget the more videos I make on the computer. So that'll be no big deal. Anyway, I just thought you should all know. iPhone SE, serious power, serious value. Yeah, maybe going back to them. Then again, maybe not, because I think they said something about a $20 on top surcharge fee. I'm like, alright, I guess I won't be going back to them. Done with that crap. Circus, I finally built that. So yeah, I every now and again I do big buildings when I get enough gold to do anything with. And yeah, I've actually been expanding. I finally got a chance to finally expand. I've held off because I've been trying to do other things and whatnot, and I try to get this thing going. It may not seem worth it to have the dealer, but I would always have the dealer for like things like this, because you never know, because you don't want to be more prepared than you think. I mean, you know, at least that way, if you got to do it, you can go ahead and say, okay, well, you know, you never know what they're going to ask you to put in there. So the bread's not a problem. So that you think that it is, but you're sadly mistaken, because, you know. And try and leave as much room as you can, because, well, unless you're doing something else that actually requires you to do more. Like, in other words, you're going to be, like, cutting your throat here. Not literally, of course. But as far as, like, on how much resources you have available. You're probably going to be winding up with at least 2 corn, 2 carrots, and 2 wheat at a time. Because, you know, the more you have to plant, the more stuff that comes available. Right now, it's okay, but at some point, because, you know, the more stuff you have to have out, you're already kind of cutting your throat here. I believe I'm saying that, but on resources as it is, with like cotton, strawberry, and everything else in between. Yeah, so that is a thing. I need to leave plenty of room because we got rubber trees, and we're probably gonna have to have room for like pineapples. So I don't think maybe I'm wrong, but if we do, then yeah, I'll be fine. I don't mind planting them, or maybe I have to go to a island, which I hope not. Because those things take forever to do, by the way. Unless you got like 2 boats at a time, it takes like, even it takes almost forever, but it also takes less than half the time to get those filled. So that's pretty good, I would say, ultimately. So that is a thing. I haven't been helping out neighbors, so if you don't help out neighbors, it's not a problem. Like that, I'm not going to do unless I get like a ticket or something that can allow me to do something like that, because it takes far too long for anybody to get that done. So, let's see, I only got like 1 of those available. That's what that means. I can't tell how much they have. They probably have 0. That's probably why they're asking for help, because they also need some gold for whatever reason. So yeah, and I'm also trying to keep this up. Oh, by the way, I did wind up getting my barn finally upgraded. So, you know, it helps to get the tools, the extra ones, to get you started at least for the next upgrade. But, you know, I don't think I've ever been this far with it. But, you know, I don't remember. It's been too long, and I'm not going to bother to look it up, and I don't really care. I just know I haven't been too far with my barn. My old account, which I forgot I even had, honestly I did, until I brought it up, like when I decided to log in just to save my information, which like, okay, you know, whatever. Oh, and Facebook decides that they're going to let you have up to 5 profiles. Yeah, that don't work. Especially if you're looking to help boost your ratings to get it out there. Like, okay. Kind of like the like system. Like, seriously, like how many followers you get just to give it the extra boost. And then when more show up, you can take those out. That's all it is. Basically, it would be a gimmick. If you're low on them and trying to get it to go out there. Yeah, you know, just advertising it without trying to force it down someone's throat, which would be nice. And like a lot of people, you know, they do that. And I don't really care for the sponsors anyway. A lot of the YouTubers I almost about trying not to watch because of their sponsors. And a lot of YouTubers that do live streaming, I don't do. I once in a while, maybe rarely drop by and just kind of watch a little bit of it, but then I don't stay for very long because I can't. They say put it for too damn long. I have to wait until it's done before I can, and then and maybe pause it and then get back to it whenever, because it, you know, you think that's bad. I mean, you know, I could barely keep up with a show if it decides to do that. A movie kind of different, you know, because it's not somebody just playing some game, going around and around and around and around, you know, trying to do things and fighting off moves and stuff. And it's nothing against them personally. It's just, come on, man. At least in a movie, if they're actually doing something, they're not just like going around and around and around and around and around and around and around. And that gets dull and boring after a while. It really does. It's a wonder that anybody can keep up with anything if they can't, you know. It's just, sorry, just looking at it all the time. And I don't have a problem with them doing that, no. It's just a matter of, oh, okay, well, you've done that, and now I think it's time to move on, to be honest. You know, and that's all there is to it. Like, oh, okay, so now it's time to do this and that and whatnot. And I tell you what, though. Because, see, bread only takes about 5 minutes. That ain't nothing. If it asks for 100, that's gonna take forever because you can't, there's no way to even accomplish that within the amount of time you have. And the more it increases on the number, the more it's gonna be like, yeah, no. And plus, the thing is, as well, is that if it ever asks us to do, with cocoa, for like making chocolate, I've had to do that. It's not worth it. Unless you're willing to put an entire field up there, and in the meantime time, you're wasting valuable resources when half the time it also asks for something else. And also because a lot of times it's not in the market, or because you don't have the dealer available, so you're kind of screwed. So it's better to just send it on. If you miss out on a few points, it's not a big deal. It's not like it's gonna freaking, make you go lower down the board. Look at that. I've already surpassed Panini, and look at it. I'm at level 27. I was at 26. And see, levels themselves don't make a difference as far as you actually getting into the leaderboards and stuff. And I'm all the way down here. I'm like I had to scroll all the way down here just to find me. You won't find any of your friends in the global top. No. Because they're not in the global top. You have to do between 200 now and to, the highest one's going to be Kumi. Because no one else has ever been able to, so there you are. The number one is Kumi. So, it might take me bloody ages, but I'm not even going to worry about it. If I even bother to keep up with it, which I just... Dodge City, Italy. B. Can't Tape. You might have seen something about off, right? Well, you won't find on in here. Probably somewhere in the game, but I would, if you're looking for it in the global top, I don't even know. That's another thing. There's another one with off. Really? Alice off, really? So I didn't even realize that one was there. But basically, yeah, you won't see that in there in the global top, unless you happen to be friends with them. You only see them in your friends list. So pretty much that's the thing. And yeah, so look forward to streams as I casually do them on Facebook, on my Facebook page, which is going to be down below. It'll be the second link of Facebook, and you'll find that I've already got them there. If you want to watch one or two of them, that's fine. I don't do streams very often, but if I do, it just depends on how much I feel like doing it. I won't even promise trying to play the game. Just generally, like normally, when I'm just recording it. So, all right. I'll see y'all later. Until then, next time.